Stephen A., what did you learn about Cousins last night?
Cousins is a good player. They're 3-3 this year. He's completing 68% of his passes. He's got 12 touchdowns, just 3 interceptions. He can play. He belongs in this game as a starter. He has validated that. And he deserves most of his money. I just look at it, and of course you get what the market bears, so I'm certainly not going to poo-poo that. I just look at him, and when we talk about the look, we talk about Carson Wentz. When we talk about the look, we talk about the Aaron Rodgers of the world. Tom Brady has accomplished his goal. Drew Brees has accomplished. We all know this. But when you look at Kirk Cousins, there's nothing about him that tells me he's that dude. He's that dude that could ultimately lead you to the promised land. Now, things have changed. Pierre Garçon is gone. Deshaun Jackson is gone. You got Crowder there now. Jordan Reed is a stud, but almost never healthy. We get all of that. And obviously, their running game has been inconsistent, to say the least. We know this, too. But I look at Kirk Cousins, and I'm at a law. I'm struggling to determine whether it's him or whether it's Mr. Gruden. I can't tell. I just look at him and say, he can play. He all right. You know, he can make the requisite throws. He can win some games for you. But when have you ever walked into a must-win situation, looking at Kirk Cousins, feeling like he's going to get it done for us? He's going to take us there. You usually expect, you're hoping that the defense comes through. You're hoping that some big play happens. You're not looking at him and saying, this is the dude that's going to get it done for me. This is the dude that's going to get it done for us. That's what I'm devoid of feeling, Max, when it comes to Kirk Cousins.
Cousins is not going to win you a Super Bowl, but you can win a Super Bowl with Kirk Cousins.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
He's a really good team around him.
He's not going to win it for you, but you can win with them.
That's right.
Okay.
And so that is valuable, and that's why he gets paid year to year a lot of money, because the option for him is taking a longer contract that shows him you're not a franchise quarterback. You said it, you're a starting quarterback. What's the difference between a starting quarterback and a franchise quarterback? A starting quarterback is better than Case Keenum, let's say, who's a good backup, right? He's better than that. He can start for you, and as I said, he's not going to stop you from winning a Super Bowl if you have a great team, right? Sam Bradford's like that when he's on the field. Those are starting quarterbacks, Kirk Cousins, Sam Bradford. But then there are franchise quarterbacks. Give you an example, not going to Aaron Rodgers, but Phillip Rivers is obviously a franchise quarterback. He's better than those guys. You know, he's extra. And that's not Cousins. He's not, and as I bring it up with John Elway a lot, I bring up John Elway saying, at the time it was it Simeon? He said,
Trevor Simeon.
Was it Trevor Simeon? Where, yeah, it was. Where he said, there's a difference between, there should be a middle-class quarterback.
Yep.
He wanted to establish there's a middle class for quarterbacks. Just because we're going with you as the starter for the foreseeable future and we don't consider you a backup, you are a starter, doesn't mean you have to get paid like Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Right? Now, Matt Stafford got more than Aaron Rodgers because he was the next man up. He's in his prime. And Stafford is a franchise quarterback. He's better than just a starter. Cousins is not. And
Cousins Alex Smith?
No, Alex Smith. I think Alex Smith has straddled defense throughout his career. But you notice when he gets the job, he's had 2 jobs. He started for that team, period. And then when he wasn't anymore because of Kaepernick, he's had the start of and his teams go to the playoffs routinely and make some playoff runs. He's been in the NFC Championship game. No, Alex Smith is a franchise quarterback, more than a starter, I think, whatever you think about his ultimate ceiling. And we're going to see this year. Cousins is not. And that's just the reality. We didn't learn anything new here. We already knew what he was, and this was more evidence.